Good morning, it's Mr. Ashcroft here. This is a short information video for our new Year 7 students who are going to be starting with us next Wednesday, the 2nd of September. Today is Wednesday the 26th of August, and I'm telling you that because the information I'm going to give you is correct as of today, but as we found out recently, things can change quite quickly. So it's right as of today, but if there are any amendments, we'll let you have them. Okay, and it's just starting to rain, which is lovely. Okay, so first thing to say, we're really looking forward to seeing you. It's going to be great to have loads of children back in school. It's not going to be quite what we would have expected. It's not going to be quite the same, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be great. We're looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to it too. Okay, now I'm stood here at kind of the main school gates. You can just about see those behind me. And the reason I'm stood here is, the first thing to say is, if you've got any symptoms at all of COVID-19, coronavirus, don't come in. Okay, just don't come in at all. All right, just play it safe. Just get it checked. Follow all of the guidance that you need to follow, but please don't come into school if you've got any of those symptoms whatsoever. Okay, and the second thing here is, mums and dads, please don't arrive at school expecting to see somebody. Can't let lots of people onto site without appointments, so make an appointment. Just call reception, make an appointment. Okay, don't just arrive at school hoping to be able to get on and see somebody. Okay, start time, don't arrive here before 8:15. okay, you won't be able to get on, and there's no supervision before 8:15, so 8:15 is the earliest to get on site. Now, Year 7, you're going to be based, so basically all of our year groups are going to be based in a particular area, and then they're going to have sort of separate zones for arriving and being before school, break times and lunch times. So your classrooms, Year 7, are going to be over there in the maths block. So we'll kind of head in that direction and say one or two things as we go. First thing to say, I probably won't say it enough during this, but just keep sanitizing and washing hands. Take opportunities. There are going to be sanitizers in rooms, sanitizers outside rooms, toilet facilities and everything else. So just keep washing your hands and keep sanitizing, and stay at least 2 meters away from any grown-ups, any adults on site, please. Okay, so those things are really, really important. So we're inside now, and you can see that the canteen is down there. There will still be breakfast available, but it's going to be a bit tight. So I would say don't plan on buying breakfast here unless you've just forgotten to have your breakfast. Okay, because otherwise it's going to get too busy and we're going to have to rethink using it at all. Okay, if you do get breakfast, and that's fine, you get it and then you go to where we're heading next. Okay, so your area, so you'll come through here. So this is the area. If we were going to go up there, that's what would have been languages up there, but we're going to head this way over towards the maths block. Okay, so we're heading all the way down here past the back of the canteen. Languages, what would have been languages, is here on this side. The hall is over there on that side. Okay, so you can see where I'm walking, and you're going to go all the way around to the back of the maths block. Okay, so this is where your classrooms are going to be. So these are the maths rooms here, and don't worry about which one you're going to be going to. We'll make sure that you know that before you need to know it. So either we'll find some way of sending that information out to you next week, or we'll just have the information on all of these windows and make sure that you know. Okay, so this is going to be your area. So you can see here, I've just come from down there. So all of this area at the back of here is going to be you, all the way up to the edge of that building where that bench is there, kind of all the way up to that area there. So this is where, before school on that first day, you're going to come and you will wait in this area here. All right, and then at 8:50, that's when period 1 starts. Okay, so you're then going to go into those classrooms there at 8:50, and you're going to head straight for your classroom, and there will be fixed seating plans. Okay, and again, all of that will be explained. You'll all be facing forwards and all of those sorts of things. What else do I need to say? So you're basically going to be in, it's a bit like primary school really, you're going to be in the same classroom all the time. We do still have some specialist facilities that are going to be bookable, but you won't be using them very often. So science labs, computer rooms, DT rooms, music rooms, things like that. You will get some access to them, but probably not in the first few weeks, I would imagine. Make sure you've got all your equipment, all right? It's really important to make sure you've got all your equipment. It's going to be more difficult for us lending it out and swapping it and things. So just make sure you've got all of that equipment. Equipment lists are being sent home. Just make sure that you've got all of that, please. Make sure your behaviour is fantastic, all right? Our behaviour systems are still very much in place. I should have said when we stood at the gate over there, uniform. Make sure your uniform's fantastic. Just because we're in a bit of a different situation doesn't mean that you know, we're going to take shortcuts and things like that. So make sure your uniform's fantastic. Make sure your behaviour's fantastic. Make sure your equipment's fantastic. If you've got a mobile phone, you might have been bought a mobile phone, make sure it's switched off and in the bottom of your bag, okay? You don't want to be losing that very quickly in the first few weeks, do you? Okay, so make sure all of those are right. Okay, so you're then going to go into the classroom, and you're going to, you know, this is the most important bit, you're then going to have lessons, and they're still going to be fantastic, they're still going to be amazing, you're going to enjoy them, you're going to enjoy learning and all of that, all right? So that's really the most important part. And then break time. So you get an early break, so your break is 9:50, so basically you head to the main canteen, the main dining room, the one where breakfast is served. So you head there at 9:50, okay? You pick up some food and then you bring it back to here. Okay, so that's your break time allocation for your area. You go to, if you want food, you go to the main canteen and you bring it back here. If you want to just stay here, you can do. What you can't do is stay in the building and, you know, hang around in the building. Use the toilets, wash your hands, all of that, but then outside here, okay? If it is raining, we'll open the back of the gym and you can shelter in the back of the gym, which is literally only just down there anyway. Okay, so if you want food at break time, you get it from the main canteen, and then you can basically come back the same way that we came before, between those two blocks, and you come back up to here, okay? Your lunch time is 12:20 to 12:55, and your lunch time is going to be based in, so basically for lunch, you're going to walk all the way down here, so back down this part here, again, between the hall and our Boland block, what would have been our languages block. You're going to walk down here, and you're going to be in Fair Snape dining room, okay? And that dining room is yours for the whole of your lunchtime, so all the way up to 12:55 or 12:50, because you'll be wanting to head back to your lessons. So you'll walk down here, through these doors here, okay, and you'll be going into our Fair Snape dining room. So our Fair Snape dining room is this one here, this grey block here, and you'll be going into here. Switch some lights on. Switch some more lights on. Where are we? There we go. So you'll be heading into our Fair Snape dining room, okay? So that's this space here. And as I say, at lunchtime, this space is yours. There's going to be no other year groups in here, okay? So you can either pick up some food here and take it back to where we were before, that blue zone at the back of maths, or you can stay here. Okay, right. And then you're back to lessons, okay? Really, really important, again, that's the most important focus in all of this. Making sure that you're sanitising your hands on the way in and on the way out as well, okay? And then at the end of the day, your staggered finish time, basically it's 2:55. So at 2:55, again, you leave your lessons, you come back, you walk back down that same way and back out this way, okay? Back out towards the bus bay. Now, at that time, please don't loiter around. So either you're heading straight off site, okay? So again, back out those exits over there, or if you do catch a bus from the bus bay here and do that straight away. Okay, so really important things happening. Making sure that you're staying 2 meters away from adults, making sure that you're sanitizing and washing hands all the time. Okay, making sure that you're enjoying being taught and enjoying your learning. All right, looking forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Everything will be fine. You'll enjoy it. It'll be great, and we'll see you then. Okay, bye bye.